Hey everyone, how you doing? My name is Echo, and I hope you're having a great day. Today's Minecraft video, we're back on Minecraft Pocket Edition, the Bedrock version. We are currently on the latest beta, which is 1.16.0.51. This is the first ever Nether beta for the Bedrock version. So you're probably thinking, you've already done a video on this, Echo. You're right, I have, but the changelog for the 1.16 beta was absolutely huge. I didn't get the chance to go into a couple of important things in a little bit more detail. So that's what we're going to be doing in today's video. I did manage to miss a couple of things in my video yesterday, the target block and stuff like that. So I want to go through those things. Now, something I forgot to mention to you guys is you are going to have your worlds in experimental for a couple of features. So make sure you have the experimental enabled. Otherwise, certain things are not going to work. Now, this beta is available for Android, Windows 10, and Xbox. And as I mentioned yesterday, there is no 1.15 version. We're going to go from 1.14.30 straight to 1.16, which means the full release of 1.16 is not going to be until around about summertime. So we've got a lot of betas that I'm guessing we're going to go through. All right, guys, let's start the game. And let's go through all the changes. So again, there is no 1.15 version. It's now been combined to the 1.16 Nether. And here's all the things I managed to miss that we're going to go through in a little bit more detail. But let's go into the Nether. And let's start off with the bartering. So this guy right here, this is the Piglin. Now, they have a form of trading, which is known as bartering. I couldn't quite access it yesterday. Now, if you grab yourself some gold ingots, they're not just interested in gold ingots, but if you grab some of these and you do throw them on the floor, they will pick them up. And if you do kill them, you will get them back. Now, in terms of how the trading works for this, you have to like right click on it. On Java, if you throw it on the floor, they'll throw something back. On this one, you have to right click and they'll drop items. Now, at the moment, it looks like the only things they're willing to drop and barter is obsidian and flint and steel. That is obviously a bug. That is obviously slightly broken. We did get ourselves some nether warts. For some reason, we get a ridiculous amount of flint and steel. So you had to right click, or if you're on like Android, you're going to have to, I think it's like long press. I expect this to change. Piglins are most certainly a work in progress, but it doesn't matter how much we trade with this guy. He really likes to give us flint and steel. So, what will they eventually trade? Now, the trading of bartering has changed twice. Everything inside of here is what the Piglins offer on Minecraft PC. You can get a netherite hoe, iron nuggets, splash potions of fire resistance, ordinary potions of fire resistance, nether warts, glowstone dust, magma cream, ender pearls, string, soul sand, obsidian, nether brick, leather, gravel, fire charge. You can also get soul speed books, iron soul speed boots, and crying obsidian. Those features are not currently on the Bedrock version. Now, in terms of things that you can give to the Piglin, these are the things that they're typically after. They want bells, blocks of gold, clocks, iron nuggies, gold ore, melons, the glistening melons, gold carrots, golden apples, gold pressure plates. They want horse armor. Let's go and quickly throw these at this guy. We'll do one of each. So we'll do one of you, one of you, one of you. Because what we're going to do, unfortunately, this guy is the test dummy. So we're going to have to kill him and get our goodies back. But this is typically what they will pick up and they will take. This is what they want from the Minecraft player. And you can see everything there has, well, he's not currently picking it all up. But according to the Java and according to the Minecraft wiki, those are the things that the Piglins want in terms of trades. Now, something else that Piglins want, but only baby Piglins are interested in, is powered rails. The baby Piglins are interested in powered rails, not the adult ones. Again, that's according to the wiki. And things that require you to craft with gold, but are not wanted by the Piglins, is netherite, because of course you need 4 of these and scraps to make a netherite ingot, and they do not want the firework stars as well. Those are the things that Piglins are not interested in. If we kill this guy, we'll end up getting our stuff back. Now, something else I want to show you guys is that baby Piglins will ride baby Hoglins. Now, these guys are quite mischievous because when I killed a couple of Hoglins, Hoglins drop pork chops at this moment. I think they should change. This guy was interested and he kind of ended up picking it up. I don't think he's going to do it right now because he's currently having a lot of fun riding this little one. But something else I want to show you, and I take no credit for this. I don't know who the original founder is, but people have been tweeting me it. Piglins actually dance. Now, when piglins successfully kill hoglins, they have a dance. Now, it's kind of a rare occurrence, and it hasn't happened every single time. But I'm going to do my best to show you guys. So sometimes the piglins will attack the hoglins, and if successful, because it's classed as a successful hunt, they will begin to dance. This is officially in the coding. Again, I take no credit. Not sure who the original founder was. I think it's a pretty cool addition. But yeah, if a hunt is successful, they'll do like a really weird dance. I've seen it all now. Dancing mobs in Minecraft. So as you guys know, the piglins will shake and turn into zombified piglins. For some reason in the overworld, they currently burn. So it's kind of classed as a zombie, and I'll show you exactly what I'm talking about here. So it does take a good 20 to 30 seconds to change these. There's the zombified piglin, but if you put it in like a chamber like this one, that's a baby one. Oh, they are shaking too. Oh, we'll end up with a baby one. I've never seen the baby versions. These do not burn in daylight if you've got a wooden thing above it. They were running into there last time, kind of acting like a normal zombie. And there's a baby one. But if we take away this, they begin to burn. Now, let's talk about this, right, guys? This must still be broken. I've tried to fix this. You guys will like crouch and put it on these. So we were meant to be able to put the top layered snow on these. Now, right, if I'm crouching, I still can't do it. I think that's just generally broken. I couldn't figure it out whatsoever. It said that you can put top snow on cauldrons, and these, yeah, it's not working. So I actually managed to miss this. This is the target block. Now, the target block gives some form of a redstone signal. In terms of crafting it, you need 1 hay bale and you need 4 redstone. Simply inside the crafting table. This is currently active right now, by the way. I'm looking forward to seeing what people create, but there's the creation for that. Now, if we grab ourselves a bow, it emits a small redstone signal. So we've got a bit of redstone there. We hit this, as you guys can see, this lights up. Now, obviously, each area of the target block gives something different. So if we have a little bit of a redstone system set up here. So if we hit this, it's going to give 1. If we hit the red one, it's going to give me 4. If we hit the next white one, it's going to give me a little bit more. We hit this red one, it's going to give me a little bit more. And if we hit the bullseye, the whole thing lights up. I think it's 12 to 16 blocks. Now, it's not just bows. It's also crossbows, eggs, snowballs, tridents. Any form of projectile can be used to give off this signal. There's 1. There's an egg. There's a snowball. And there's also a trident. So these can all be used to send off some form of signal. I kind of like this. I'm not big on redstone, but I'm really curious to see what the community creates. Something I also forgot to share with you guys is netherite. So basically all of these items that I'm sharing with you right here, I think possibly even the ancient debris. Let's try these. If we throw one of these in here, yeah, they do not burn, but they're a little bit broken because the way they bounce, they're meant to hover on top the way things would on water. They do not burn whatsoever. This goes for anything related to netherite. And nothing burns whatsoever. But it's a little bit broken at this moment. But officially something that does not burn. It's going to be good. It's going to be good to use. So this is actually a Bedrock exclusive at this moment. Probably going to be introduced tomorrow in the latest snapshot. We have Basalt. These are found in soul sand valleys. They don't really serve too much of a purpose right now. But if you combine these into this, you end up with the polished variations, which I think is going to look really cool. I feel like I could see these in like dungeon builds or like medieval builds. I think it's a great addition, but this is what the sides look like. So this is currently a Bedrock exclusive. The next thing we have, let me just get rid of these, is something that I did tell you guys about, but I didn't necessarily show you. Walls now can be, there's no gaps in the walls anymore. Now this goes for any kind of wall. You can mix and match as well. So we've got all of these ones here. You can have 2 of these, 1 of these, 1 of these, 1 of these. You can mix and match. So walls are now walls. There's no gaps in them. That is a parity change. That is something that Java has had for a little bit of time now. Now, I wanted to kind of just go over something that people said in the comment section. Everyone was like, netherrack and soul soil. Everyone was like, the blue flame, which is when you place it on soul soil, is stronger than the red flame. Now, if we go to / game mode survival, they are basically exactly the same. I have not noticed any form of difference in terms of burning from this one or burning from the other one. There was rumors that they were going to make this one a little bit stronger, but at this moment it doesn't. Now, if you're burning in this, it still gives you like the orangey effect. But in terms of damage, we're going to put that false rumor to bed. They burn the exact same. There is absolutely no difference whatsoever. Let's go back to game mode C. I had a couple of people in the comment section asking me about the smithering table, not currently active. This is going to be linked to Netherite. Don't forget, guys, this is the first beta. A lot of people do not understand that this is a beta. It's for testing. There's bugs, there's issues. I think you guys were saying in the comment section, if we do / enchant at P and we do sharpness 5, it's currently broken, right? Yes, it is currently broken. It's a beta. They'll be fixed. It's just the way these betas are at this moment. I can't even take this off now. Can we throw it on the floor? Ah, okay. So when you press... Ah, okay. That is really weird. So let's do that again. If you do it, it's locked. If you press Q to throw it, it's then changed back to that, okay? So throw it. As long as you long press or whatever it is, it will work. But it's betas. There's bugs, there's issues. Inside of here, we have the Curse of Binding and the Curse of Vanishing. These were in 1.15, again combined with 1.16. These are new curses. These are only found. You cannot obtain these through the enchantment table. Curse of Binding means if you put this on your armor is locked to you until you die or it breaks. And Curse of Vanishing, if you have Curse of Vanishing on your sword, your pickaxe, your armor, if you die, you lose that item forever. It's not going to be on the floor. But I know you guys already know that. They said they made changes to iron bars to match Java in terms of holding it and also being placed as well. So that's something else that's changed. Now, something else that I don't think was in the changelog, but apparently beehives can now be placed in different directions. Apparently that was not a thing previously. But they make a really cool floor design. I feel like that's a texture pack for planks. But yeah, beehives can be placed in optional directions. Let's focus on despawning and let's focus on iron golems. These are a pretty good change. Now we have a guy iron golem here, and below here we have some zombies. Now what's been changed is that iron golems will no longer target mobs that they cannot reach. So if I place down this iron golem, yes, there is 2 zombies there. The iron golem knows that, but he's not just going to stand here and look at the floor anymore. If he can't access a specific mob, he is not going to go for it. Meanwhile, if we grab ourselves, let's just go, maybe we go with, I'm not sure if they attack skeleton. We go to skeleton, he's going to get rid of him because he's right in front of him. But if we then go skeleton like that, he's not interested because he can't access it. So iron golems have definitely been improved in this latest beta. I think iron farms are going to be a little bit broken now. Let's focus on despawning. So this is a new change. This is a very, very good change. This is to make despawning and spawning very similar to the Java version in terms of distance. So, tagged, name tagged, tamed, bred, so the ones that you breed, etc., never despawn. So if you've name tagged this guy, like Sean the sheep right here, he will never ever despawn. If you place down a sheep, they should not despawn. Ones that naturally despawn are the naturally spawning mobs. So, mobs despawn when they are 54 blocks away from players. Now, I'll try and show you guys a little bit of an example. It's still not perfect. I'm trying to find naturally spawned mobs as a prime example. Now, that's my sheep because I placed that sheep down before. So, we have a horse there. Okay, so we'll leave that horse there. And I don't know if they're going to despawn straight away, but how the despawning is meant to work is that whenever you go 54 blocks away, they should despawn over a 30-second period. It still needs a little bit of work because not everything despawns, but I'm going to wait here for a minute, and then we're going to go back. So I've waited the time. Now, something I have noticed is that mobs will then spawn more frequently around you. So over here, I've had chickens spawn, and I think there was a horse a minute ago. But the cats, they seem to be spawning more frequently around you. Now, I just want to go and double check and see if that horse has despawned or any of the other mobs that were around there. And as you guys can see, there's no horses. So the despawning is happening, and the main problem with this was to not necessarily do with horses. It was mainly to do with drowned, zombies, skeletons, creepers just not despawning or dying over a long period of time. So that's a very, very good change. There's a little bit more that I want to read to you about this. So it says here, if mobs are 32 to 54 blocks away from players, they must not take damage for 30 seconds, as well as successfully roll 1 in 800 chance to despawn. So I think that means that mobs have a 1 in 800 chance of not despawning. So maybe you had a creeper down there and it didn't despawn. You were like, wait, why didn't you despawn? Then that's a very, very lucky creeper. I think that's what this means. Last thing I want to mention is villagers, wandering traders, Wither Boss, Ender Dragon, Evoker, Vindicator, Bee, Iron Golem, Snow Golem, and Elder Guardians. They do not despawn. You are going to have to kill them or run the other way. So that's pretty much everything I wanted to go through in today's video. Apologies that I didn't combine it in the last video. There is so much information to go through, and this is only the first beta. So betas are typically on Thursdays. We had this one on a Monday. So if you did learn something new today, be sure to hit that like button. Have a great day, stay beautiful. And of course, catch you next time. Bye.